In this video, let's see one use case on OmniScript to create a contact form. This will be the learning from this video. We will learn how to create the contact form, how to add different elements as per requirement. We will again see a data JSON and some more basic things. What's the problem statement? One of the organization is receiving multiple types of customer inquiries. Those may be a job inquiries or a product inquiries or any support request through a single contact us channel. And for that, we need to create a contact us form. This is a simple contact us form that we will create initially to add name, email and some message. Later on, we will modify it to add one of the pick list here for this type of customer inquiries. It may be job inquiry or product or support request. So let's see how we can do this. Let me create one OmniScript. Again, as I mentioned in the previous videos as well, we'll be doing all this in the new UI. So name will be contact us, create contact us form. And you can give the description here. This OmniScript is used for contact us form. In real-time project, you can give here a description plus a story number or something else as per your rules and regulation mentioned in your project. Save it. Once you save it, you will be navigate to a OmniScript Designer as per the new UI. Then what we need to add here? We want to create a contact us form. So let's start doing it. By default, you will be able to see one step here. And in this step, we need to add a name. So what is the name of this step? We can give the label here. Contact us. Then here we can add name element. To add a name element, we can take the text, drag it and drop it here. And you can give the label name. That is done. Then what you want next? You want to add email. You can search here in the element email and just drag it and drop it here. So from input section, we are using this email element. Here you can give the label email. Name should be an email. Kindly remember that while adding the elements, maybe a step or any other element, label and name can be different. Whatever we are using as a name, that will be useful at the back end. That should be unique and label as per our UI. For example, this name, label is name and here name will be a text one or you can give the name as well. But this name should be a unique one. You can read here, it should be unique and it cannot contain space. Same with the email as well. Now what else we want? We want one text area. So I'm adding this. And here I can give the name as a message. So label should be a message. Now once we added all these elements, name, email, message, as per this, we can see this in the preview. Kindly, I would like to give here one suggestion. Whenever you will do any kind of development, if we add 1, 2, 3 elements, keep testing it parallelly. So how to test it in the OmniScript? As I explained in the previous video, this is a design part. If you want to test it, click on the preview and you will be able to see this in the preview side. And we can modify it as per the requirement. Now we can see here name, email, message. So this basic contact us form is ready. And accordingly we can say data JSON as well. Currently name and email is null. If you want to add something here, I can say Darshan. I can give the email ID here. Like this, and this is a test message. Parallelly, you can observe one thing in the data JSON. Step 1, name I have given Darshan, email I have given, message is currently null. I just type, and if I click outside, you can notice change in the line number 22. That is a message. This null will be replaced by this is a text message. Yeah, this has been changed. So this is a runtime data structure. Whatever inputs you will be giving here, those inputs will be associated with their corresponding element, and all this will be added in the corresponding step. Now this basic contact us form is ready. Now we need to have the submit button. That we will do again. Go back to design, and you want to have your submit button, that we can add it. Before that, as I mentioned, as per the requirement, we need to have here pick list, because organization is receiving multiple types of customer inquiries. So in the contact us form, here we will say what's the reason why you want to contact us, and this will be a pick list. So how to add pick list in OmniScript? To add pick list in OmniScript, we can use a select element. So drag it and you can drop it here. As per the required UI, you can drop it anywhere in the form. I'm just trying to make it as a standardized. Enter the name, email, and select the purpose. Here I can give purpose, or you can say any other label you can give it. And this select is giving us option for what purpose you want to use this pick list. Then I can select a job inquiry. I can add here. Same label I can give here, job inquiry. What's the next? Product inquiry. Save and new. Again save and new. And last one is support request. Save it. Now we don't want to add any other, so we can make it save. Or if you want to add some other value as well, other, then you can again take one more, save it. So you will be able to see pick list values and labels in these options. Job inquiry or product inquiry or support request, you can see like that. If you want to add any other option as a default value, for example this one, then you can click this checkbox, otherwise you can leave it. Now let's see in the preview, are we able to see as expected or not. So this is the previous values. Okay, it's gone. Now we are able to see the contact us form. We can give the name here, Darshan. Then email also we can give. You can observe here one thing, invalid email format. This is the invalid email format. You will think why it's coming, because I have not configured anything else. This is inbuilt behavior of email element. I have taken the email element, so that email element is configured by default to have a correct email address. So if we add the correct email address, it will come. Now see, still error we are able to see. Now error is removed. Error is gone. Okay, so email is added. Now we have added the purpose here. If we click here, you will be able to see these options, what we have added as a pick list options: job inquiry, product inquiry, or support request, or other. Whatever you will select, same value you will be able to see in the data JSON as well. Slowly you should be able to check this parallelly. You should be habitual to see this. Whatever values you are adding here, same you should be able to notice in the data JSON as well. Now I selected product inquiry. You can see here product inquiry. In the message you can see this is a test message. You can see here as well. So this is the contact us form. Now what's remaining? Remaining is a submit button or next button. Now in the OmniScript, for example, if we want to have here next button, for that I need to have the one more screen, one more step. Now here is, I would like to give one disclaimer. Whatever I'm telling you, that is as per the use case in my mind. Okay, if you want some other use case, accordingly you can modify this contact us form. For example, what I want to explain here, the moment I will click on the submit button, this data will go into the backend. Okay, or it may navigate to some other screen, or it may follow some other functionality. So there are multiple approaches and this vary as per your use case. How to add the submit button? There are many ways. The one way, I will have one more screen here. The moment I will add here one more screen, for example, let me show you sample. Automatically you will be able to see here next button. Let me show you preview. Once form is loaded, you will be able to see next button. You can change this next button label as a submit, continue, next, anything. If you want to save for later, you can use this. If you don't want this button, you can remove it as well. Or this is the one way to have the next button, submit button. Another way, you can add here one of the navigation action as well. And you can give the name to that navigation action as a submit, this navigate element. So this submit button part that we will continue in the next video, because depends on the use case, I can give the submit button or the next button. If I remove this step, again you will not be able to see the next button then, because there is no next screen. Hence we will not be able to see the next button. So at this moment, this is a sample contact us form that we created. What we learned here? We learned how to add the different elements, text element, email element, message, text area, and how to add a pick list. This will be slightly changed because previously in the Salesforce, we used to call this element as a pick list. In OmniScript, the element name is a select, which is alternate or which will behave same as a pick list, where we can add different pick list values, and we can do the same in the preview. I also explain how data JSON is going to modify when you used to add the values in the elements. Based on this discussion, you can try to answer these basic interview questions, and feel free to comment your answer, or if you have any kind of question, mention the same in the comment. In the next video, we will use the same use case, but we will learn some more things there. For example, how to add the multi-screens. What will be the content on the multi-screen? And most important, how to access values of the previous step elements. For example, if I have this one step here, if I want to add one more step, how to access the values of this name, email, purpose, etc. in the next elements or next screen. That's it for this video. We will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.